Greetings, this is Jim Phillips with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. Recently we celebrated, better said, we remembered those who had fallen on Memorial Day. It's a time where we reflect on those who gave their last full measure for this country, those who died during war times, particularly in the war that they died at. One of the things that Remember Veteran Grave Markers is doing is trying to identify war veterans, their graves, so that we can remember them on Memorial Day. Not that all veterans shouldn't be recognized in some form or fashion, but there are other ways to be able to do that, such as Armed Forces Day for active duty and Veterans Day in the fall. I'm recommending, as a solution to some of the questions that go on, is that on Memorial Day, sure, put flags on every veteran. But take the time to recite the names of the veterans who died during the war, regardless of war. Take the time and remember them. Perhaps even, as it was initially remembered as, is Remembrance Day, is to put a flower on their grave. Not just a flag, but a flower, to remember what they have done. So that's my little takeaway for today on that. I want you to think about that because there is some great opportunities for us to grow. Here in Lucas County, we're trying to focus on a model cemetery in which we can do everything that I'm envisioning doing. Identifying all the veteran graves, identifying the periods of time that they served, identifying those who died in battle, identifying any significant war veterans that are out there. This will allow the veteran community to lift up their best and show what they're made of. Also, it helps out providing veterans and service organizations like the Scouts or the Masons and others a way to be able to provide some assistance. Of course, you too, American Legion, didn't forget about you. Lastly, in this initiative is that I think it would be great to put a flag holder. Now, I'm not talking the one with the medallion. I'm talking about something that Trey Zipperer talked about, which was a PVC pipe about 8 to 10 inches long, pounded into the ground at a level that a mower isn't going to destroy it, but it'll allow us to be able to put a flag in easily. One of the things you find during Memorial Day is that putting flags out comes at a cost. Oftentimes, where do you put it? Where does it go? I can't get it into the ground. All those things make things miserable for those putting flags out. So let's set up a standard, and that standard would be whatever it's decided on with the cemetery and with the organization that's putting it out there. I think that would be good to be able to do standardized practices. After all, that's what military stuff does, is you standardize things to make it easier. Okay, this is Jim Phillips. I hope that you take away some of these things regarding Memorial Day and what we can do in the future. You take care. God bless. See you in the next video. Bye. Please like, subscribe, and share. And you can find us on Facebook.